say you'll catch me.
Hey, what's going on? It is April Fools, where they say we are, where the apps actually came to be real life kids. Girls, boys, others, know your own gender, please. We're going to do a fun reading here. I am at the Pirate Kanta house with my little girl that's saying, hello, we're going to answer questions today about those relationships that needed a view from the Delphi. And you see, we've got a little bit of a Stonehenge thing going on here at the backyard of A to Z, where the whiz kids said, Ahs, our way. Dessert us, please. We love dessert. So I'm going to be doing a reading, and I'm just, bless you, baby, going to say her and him. But you know your own gender and your own spin. We all have masculine and feminine energy, and you're going to know whether or not your characters match in these narratives. They might not. I could be reading for a lot of people. It might not be you. In fact, if it is, most likely you'll find it in your moon or rising sign, because I'm a moon guy. So, dead guy came back to life calling Apocalypso, and usually it's the moon reading or the rising sign that shows up for a lot of people, so you might want to have a look-see at those. We're going to pull 7 cards with ooh, sneaky little Rider-Waite-Smiths that are already showing us, hey, there's the theme for the reading today. What is this sneaky shit all about? I'm going to pull this card out of the deck. We're just going to see, what is it that was so elusive in these relationships with maybe one that got away or tried to get away with something like the Bitcoin lies of Inception that I'm calling all about. We're nuts for crackers over here, because it's time to know about the 2 silver that were left and the 7 that never got traded for the magical dress. And 7 cards for that. What's on their mind? What's on your mind? What are they feeling? What are you feeling? What are they doing? What are you doing? And what's the common thing in the middle? And then we might pull a little more insight from some romance angels that tried to find their virtue in a box of cards with a Y that never ends for friends. And we might take a look with another lens, because I've got the chatty sibillas that give us an insight about what the advice might be on the common factors. More to come inside your reading, friends. You're beautiful, and here's where it all ends, with hopefully a new lens. Catch you on the inside. Hey, what's going on, Aries? Did we wake up to some stuff and find out that there might be some things that were going on that we didn't like? Or is there something going on in the month of 7? Whatever that means. 7! Could be a factor about divine timing and the things that don't evade us anymore in our mind. And Aries, I'm going to do a reading. I've got some decks here that I've shuffled. We've got Rider-Waite-Smith, sibillas, romance, angels, not always romantic, by the way. And I'm going to be doing that reading for you. So get a little bit of your energy on here, even though I have shuffled profusely. I'm shuffling here in my lap on a bamboo cutting block. Because here's where we cut things off, and I'm a kooky shaman like that. This block has already chopped everything off in what I'll call a rather radical inception model from a guy that technically might have surgeoned himself with a neuroplastic model and that likes to cook in the kitchen. And so when you get Love's Kitchen on Papi's Curandero board, where we've already chopped it, the hashes and steaks are going to be wonderful. So what does our Aries really need to know? What did we rise into with the 7 window that showed us the stars? Because we want to know. I think these are feeling good. I'm shuffling and the birds are speaking. They say, answers forthcoming, Aries. What do we need to know about what he's thinking? What she's thinking? What he's doing? What she's doing? Giving me these in reverse. What he's feeling, what she's feeling, and what might have gone flipped and reversed. Well, somebody said they were too busy. Did you hear that from somebody? Was it like a thing somewhere? Maybe it was you, where it was just like, I'm just too busy for you, right? Do you wonder what that was really happening, what their 5 was on it, and what the silver was that might have gotten taken off while you were there thinking about the 2 and feeling depleted in the center of you? Well, woo! Somebody had the star on their mind. I'm hearing it was too much for them to handle, personally. And somebody was hermit flipped in reverse. So, okay, this is the person that says, I'm really in the cave. I'm too busy to talk to you, but I was busy. I was free enough to let you know how busy I was. And I'm hearing, oh, it was a cycle. Something happened to them, and it might have had something to do with 9 years ago, 9 years old. But I'm hearing for somebody, it's really about hopes and dreams that got squashed when they were a child, and they could have been going on between the prepubescent years to those of about 17, because we've got a nice little explanation here about what was on somebody's head and why they might have had to take that ego shot at somebody else saying, just too busy for you. They might have been busy at work, but I'm hearing it wasn't going so great anyway. And yes, the chariot was reversed. 7 years of hell. This is really about the karmic cycles that come to a screeching halt now that we've proven what Bitcoin never was, and that y'all were never baby bronze to be diaper slaves in terror technology caves while they were dubbing AI all around us. It didn't happen. This is emancipation now. Let's jump into the feelings. All right, so whoever this is that really wanted things to go right, I keep hearing it's the he, but know your own send and receive energy. Who's the one that was sending and who was receiving what? You're intelligent enough to know that, and I don't have to tell you how to dress for you to know that. I'm just going to say he on this side of the lens. He might be showing up in a dress too. In fact, I sing with a couple of guys in my chorus that do too. They prefer it. But this man or woman is in a dress, or a rag, they might call it. And they're protected in their garden talking to a friend. Maybe they have a little buddy like I do here, but I'm hearing this was all about you. And that while somebody was saying they were too busy, somebody actually was too busy and was still proving it, that they meant it. So it's really showing that those 2 swords were really over this person's mind here, while somebody was making off with the my precious. Okay, so who's not talking and who lied to you? I'm hearing somebody might have lied to you and given you really bad advice about what this person was actually doing, where they were pouring their heart out. It was true. It probably sounded too good to be true. Maybe it was too much, but I'm hearing they were guarded and protected somehow, and somebody was actually watching, because like this hermit here, when I see this hermit go upside down, sometimes this is like the I'm too busy, but it's like you pull out the telescope and, you know, they're looking very closely at whatever is over here in the dark. So here we've got this very immature energy, this Page of Pentacles in the feeling sector for whoever probably got lied to about what they were looking at and focusing on. And I'm hearing it put them into seclusion. I'm hearing for somebody, it was literally what you were robbed of in your childhood, thinking that you could not reach. And so there's a really strong implication here on somebody's material wealth here too. And I'll just say, you know, I read these different than other people do because I'm not a slave to conformity in the false material realm. That didn't happen the way that I say I agree and accept to participate in. And in this witness, we've got a 10 happening when somebody is willing to do more than just view, and another person is willing to open up about what they were guarding. So, in the what's happening sector, wow, Aries, we've got something really cool going on here. I'm just going to move these here. You might be able to see them. This is what's on my desk. It's my lap desk. For the one who's been doing all the thinking. Oh, man. somebody was up at night, and I'm hearing they got to the end of what they were willing to wait for, and this is actually really probably not so bad for them. I'm hearing it was much worse that way, and I'm hearing somebody went for surgery too. I don't know if you're the person that went for surgery recently. Bless you. I hear it was touch and go, because literally there was nothing more left for them to take, and there's 9 here, and I'm seeing 9 that were taken away, and I'm hearing somebody got delivered from a disease somewhere, and so wherever that happened, bless you. That's wonderful. Please know that the healing energies that you have are actually being cascaded in a ripple all around me, whipping through the trees and going through the real Oz of A to Z, and what's happening in a neuroplastic creation that we are all incepting right now as one, and what actually happens with the Heyoka on April Fool's Day. So let's see what's going on with her, because on her side of it, Talon at the moon. I'm hearing the new moon's going to be good for you, baby. Somebody, if you're looking for, I waited too long to send this message. I'm hearing I waited too long to send this message. I've written this message many times. Hold on, baby. And I've been waiting for this opportunity to speak to you. It's like we speak the same light somehow, even though it's like, I feel creepy crawly just like watching you and not knowing what to do. I didn't maybe mean to be Mick Shady over here, but maybe somebody gave me some really bad advice is what I'm hearing for somebody here. And I'm hearing it went on and on and on is what they're saying. So you're going to know if that's for you or not. But I'm hearing that if you're looking for an opportunity to reconnect and send that message, the new moon that's coming up here for you in Aries, that's going to be a great day. If we believe in these calendar things where they calculate us on and tell us how to keep the LEDs on in our eyes for their Zion Hakuna Matata treatments, because that's what a lot of them were doing with your Bitcoins and your IP addresses and the SIM cards and what that one eye actually is and knows. But, you know, let's just talk about what the new moon knows, because on Friday, this week, the 5th, if we're going to go deep into it, we've got a great time to communicate with somebody, because there's a storm leaving Mercury where the ocean never got poisoned from those that were crying and being taxed for their tears for having feelings. And it might be a good time to tell somebody how you feel. I've got a little astrologer's note here, because I think the astrologer's all funny. And it says, Mercury note, Mercury finally leaves its storm on Saturday. What is Saturday? The day that you earned everything you sat in when you landed in the purse that's on? April the 6th, look over your notes on any ideas that occurred to you while Mercury was retrograde and or slow. How do they look now? Well, maybe you can tell them how they look to you now. How you feel and what it was that you actually had your hands on at the time, and maybe it wasn't a raw deal, but let's see what the common disposition is for Aries. What did we arise from, baby? Oh, 7th heaven. Wow. We got a lot of 7s showing up here. Perhaps this is about divine timing and the 7 things and the 5 that could never be stolen from the corporal form of the body. And the arising of the new form. What did you have in your mind? Because somebody was up stressing about it. Somebody was up howling, whoa, at the moon about it. And it's like a lot of major energy. These are the things that change how we do life. And I don't know how to make light of that. Let's see what the romance angels say, though, because we might have a little bit more of a view here for you, Aries. I'm going to pull one for him, one for her, and you're going to know who you are. Again, was it you? Was it me? Was it us? Was it we? Bless you, baby. I just hear somebody needs to know we were always more than friends. Just heard that while I was shuffling. All right. So, for him. Oh, codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So, that could have very well been what this was. I'm hearing for somebody that got that star and this 9, double 9 thing here. It was how they checked themselves into rehab. And it was really about just getting some help that they could not get anywhere else. And that's really what this had to do with. And somebody needs to know it was a literal, actual addiction of some kind. And for her, look, calling in your soulmate. That's what she needs to know. I'm hearing these might even be reversed. That it's like she needs to know that that's what he was doing. And maybe he needs to know that she was the codependent. This is kind of how they're telling me about it. Hold on, baby. Let's see what the sibillas say. I'm just going to pull a few more cards for you. We're going to get a little bit of advice about what this is all about. Because 7 of Cups here, that's real dreamy, sort of like, what's up in the air energy. And for a guy like me that says, what if this was all inception and you were choosing who you are and what you get to be? Well, that might give us a different kind of context on this reading here. And I'm just going to be crazy enough to say that's what time it is. Yow! Yow! The birds agree! Hive mind everywhere. Hey, baby. How about a little bit of advice for the one watching the Aries video who wants to arise? Well, uno, dos, tres. Hey, look at that. We've got some lies that were exposed here, and a cat that was protecting the center of the red dot that never did exist. Ooh, we've got a message coming from somebody that looks like that's personal. See, that's a tote here. Messagey. Truth coming, perhaps, about what was vaulted, what was being hidden, because Denari locked up in a green box there. I'm hearing it might have been what was trapped in someone's heart, what they might have been carrying in the purse, and why that cat had to come and sit on it just like that. And I'm hearing that cat might have shit all over it because of a lie that needed to come out. And sometimes, I don't know if you've been around stinky poo, but once it starts stinking, that's a whole other kind of news. You're going to know if it was for you. Take care. God bless. And make sure you're checking your sun, your moon, and your rising, because we got more of these coming. Bye for now, Aries.
What do you need to know right now? Have you ever tried talking to an intuitive or a psychic to ask these questions? Were you left hanging, or how did it go for you? There might be a reason why some of your questions were not answered, and I have a special secret to share with you. It's something that your astrologers probably can't even talk to you about because they simply do not know. So who am I? Well, my name is Jacob, and I'm a guy that actually came back from the dead. I was resuscitated. I had a medical miracle after malpractice, and I learned some things when I crossed over the Nano Bridge about the 0 point frequency and the Stargate that nobody's talking to you about. The cosmic vortex that mathematically can prove who you are down to numbers and digits and letters, just like cryptocurrency, IP addresses, and the SIM card in your phone, and can explain the simulation that you might have jumped into in your body. If your astrologer's not talking to you about it that way, they probably just can't. The good news is, you don't have to be caught on a treadmill, because what I've learned is a specific way to calculate where you are in the fractal of the cosmos. What it allows us to do is literally see who different people are in your path. And it's literally like playing chess. We can figure out who plays what archetype here, there, and remove anything that is clouding your view of what is here in your life, and hopefully empowering you to make better decisions. So if you're tired of feeling like you only ever get this much information and it only gets you that much braver until you hit a wall again, this is why. So what I'd like to do today is invite you to click on that link that says, yes, I want to know. It's going to take you to a page where you can fill out some details so I know how to talk to you. And go ahead and submit that. You will have joined artoflove.me. I would love to be in touch with you. Looking forward to it. Take care. We'll catch you again soon.